Hey guys, welcome back! What were we doing last time? It's been a while. Nice peaceful music. Shattered wand? Staff? Anywho, what we've got a hero in the making. Well, that's definitely me. Minfilia is wearing a wry smile. Might it have something to do with your newfound fame? Well, I am rather famous. Until not so very long ago, you were but one of many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. But, for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of Envoy. Therefore, you travel the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirming to Thancred that the Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined us than you personally bested the primal Ifrit, whatever you want to call it. You have achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in doing so. In so doing, either way. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. Will I? We have guests, Alex. Or rather, you have guests. Big pardons! Hello. Oh, Lady Minfilia, radiant as always. I am given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. Yes, you're a pirate. I am here on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of Limsa to offer said hero a place of honour within our ranks. As you can see, Alex, your recent exploits have garnered you the attention of the Grand Companies of Eorzea. Each organization would have Ifrit's Bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regard of you. I find myself wondering how word of Alex's deeds spread so quickly. That the immortal flames should know of his triumph is to be expected. But what of the other grand companies? Tataroo? Pixies! Your reputation precedes you, Master Balius. 'Tis no ordinary man who can face a primal and emerge the victor. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of valiant men such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace ever reigns over the Twelveswood. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Master Balius. My comrades speak of you in most glowing terms. Why, even before you aided us against the Eorzea and their dreaded primal, yours was already a respected name in Eorzea. All people know you and love you well. A man of your talent belongs with the immortal flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future in Eldar. Or for Eldar, either way. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said you have the look of a hero. Full often did she speak of your friend. Very weird it is. It is only natural that she should want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limsa to the shores of glory. And pirates. Salutes, Lady Minfilia. I can't do all three accents at once. Very well. Though I am quite sure you need not reminding, perhaps a brief summary of the situation would help to clarify your thoughts on the matter. As you know, the Grand Companies are all-encompassing organizations, empowered to call upon the martial, economic, and technological resources of their respective city-states in times of strife. There are presently 3 organizations in the Eorzea: the Maelstrom of Limsa, the Order of the Twin Adder of Gridania, and the Immortal Flames of Uldar. Serving a grand company means serving a nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may prove useful to you in other endeavors. If you are agonizing over which of the grand companies best deserves your loyalties, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be permanent. Should you wish to switch your allegiance to another date, at another date, you are entitled to do so. And yet, I concede that there is no small choice in your... What? I concede that it is no small choice you face. Alright. A thought occurred to me. You will of course recall that the 3 city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. Oh my god, the English language fails me today, as it does every day. Well, as part of the proceedings, I am given to understand that the leader of each grand company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What do you say, dear officers?
Yay! A fine suggestion! You're as wise as you are, beautiful milady. That's the wrong accent, but whatever. It's got a bit Irish. Very well. Let Alex hear our leader's speech, then return here with his decision. We'll stand and wait, even if it takes some weeks.
We eagerly await your answers. Yeah, we'll just go and stand over here in the corner. Yes, Tataru, go make some tea for them. See, standing in the corner. I know full well that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed, and not best suited for the discipline of military service. But I strongly urge you to join a grand company nonetheless. While the promise of rewards is enticing in itself, it is not only benefit. You are possessed of a great power, Alex, and with it you are capable of doing untold good. Yet know that great power is wont to attract attention, not all of it friendly. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs to be on the lookout for them. Yet, however vigilant you are but one man. In the midst of a grand company, however, you will be one man amongst many, a friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Of course, joining one organization need not mean leaving another. I hope that we will continue to rely upon your aid. The 12 know that we will have need of it in the days ahead. The grand companies seek to protect their own nations. We Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect that you will be afield much more often in the future. As such, I'd have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. It will allow us to stay in touch regardless of location. Eorzea is changing, Alex, and you have the power to help shape it anew. None can say what the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now, it is time for you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tataru. She will appraise you as to where and when the remembrance services are due to take place. Stop sending me PMs, whoever it is. Is it money? Hey, look, it's someone wants to give me free money for cash. What you got to say? The elder Seedseer speaks only truth, and her words have the power to touch the soul. At the sound of her voice, all fall silent and attend her.
The Flame General's a passionate man.
That's the wrong voice again.
And his words never fire a fire in the belly of those who listen. I'm sure you'll be no exception.
And finally, Pirate Man.
When the Admiral speaks, even pirates listen. That is no small thing. She is a born leader, and the kind you would gladly follow to the seventh hell.
Okay, so I think let's do just a quick out of character thing. I think that there's something wrong with my computer at the moment, which keeps disconnecting me from the internet, which is what causes the error messages. So if there are any cases of like sudden cutting or anything like that, that's why. Sorry. Hello, Tataru. I'm sorry about the attention you're getting, Alex. I might have slung your praise a little too loudly and often. Too many, and to few too many people. Wait, what? To few too many. To a few too many, that's better. Ahem. Next time, I'll be sure to hold my tongue, literally if necessary. Anyway, I expect you want to know where and when the remembrance services are taking place. If all goes to plan, Gridania's Grand Company, the Order of the Twin Adder, will hold the first of the 3 services, and Elder Seedseer Kani Sinner will deliver the address at Miketo's Amphitheater. I should probably mention at this point that due to the organizational challenges involved in assembling all the individual parties, it's possible that the order of the services might change. Still, there's not much we can do about that, so make Gridania your first port of call. Next, you'll need to go to Uldar, where the Flame General Rauban Aldain will be addressing the masses of at the Royal Promenade. Oh, and it's rumored there'll be a special guest. How exciting! Last but not least, you must make your way to the... what the heck? The Sate Room? The Sate Room in Limsa, where the Maelstrom Chief, Admiral Meryl will be giving her address. It's Meryl Webb Blewisfine, I think. The room is accessed via the Admiral's lift. Identify yourself to the sentry Zendithan, and he will admit you. Got all that? Well, off you go, and I hope you'll find the remembrance services suitably educational. I suggest visiting the city-states in my prescribed order. Though, with your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule may well change in favour of your preferred travel plans. Farewell! Well, that would be a very odd coincidence. Okay, so you can basically go at them in any order. But let's just go at them in the order it tells us to, because why not? Bum bum ba dun da dun 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 da dun dun da dun 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 dun.
Tweet 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 tweet! I am indeed a bird!
Zoop. And zoop. Don't know why I activated that so early again. Which I always do. I don't know why I'm talking like this now. But I am talking like this. I've suddenly became I'm Sean Connery now. That's magnificent. That was a bit weird. Oh yeah, it's still Easter. Or rather, da 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 ba ba ya, ba ba ya, ba ba ya, ba ba da 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 ba 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 ya, ba 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 da da ba ba ya. Ba ya, ba ba ya da 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 ba 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 da bow. I love this music. Ba ba ya. Let's just skip over the Easterners. Oh, what a lovely
I lost
hat.
my son to the calamity.
Oh, what?
The 3 Seed Seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body.
Voice acting for some reason. Cacta.
Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood. Fearful of the green wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Hey, I recognise those two.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seed Seer. The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elysian. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat.
Clap, 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 clap.
5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity.
Oh, do tell about that, please.
The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk the high roads without fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity. We must think of the children!
Woods will be done!
It's up to us to protect the forest!
For the elementals!
Sure, that was a Simpsons reference. They have cool looking outfits though.
If you'll permit me, Alfie no. And my sister, Alize, at your service. I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler. You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
Bah! Begone, voice acting! You're not needed here!
The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have contended with two beast tribes. The Ixil are unquestionably the more troublesome, being of a naturally warlike disposition, and want to summon their bloodthirsty primal Garuda. The Sliffs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians, until recently at least. Alas, they have grown aloof, a change observed at roughly the time they summoned their primal Ramu. The Gridanians have no love for war, and they consider open conflict a last resort. Though they clash with the Ixil ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sliffs, or Sylphs, I never pronounced that correctly, they are yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will be before it's broken. The Twelveswood was grievously wounded by the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and thereby the power of the elementals, will put an end to their woes. Yet, how long will that take? Centuries, I'd wager. Meanwhile, the Ixil will continue their incursions, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to an all-out war, and when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them then? Well, nice to meet you, I guess. Now everyone, put out the Easter decorations again, quickly! It's still Easter, put them out! Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-ba-ba-ya.